morning students, this is the fifth video of the chapter Nationalism in Europe, and in this video we are going to discuss the topic the revolutionary. So we'll discuss the topic the revolutionaries and we'll try to understand their role after the conservatism. So we need to understand here that how the conservatism gave the chance for the emergence of revolutionary. What was the situation that led to the emergence of revolutionary? So we already discussed in the last video about the conservatism or about the conservatives. Conservatives, all the old kings came back through the Vienna Congress, and after that they imposed all the old ideas, old customs in the country. And this was completely disliked by the people of Europe because they were habituated with the modern ideas. Modern ideas were introduced by Napoleon. So modern ideas were discarded. Modern ideas were discarded, and in its place old system or old ideas or customs were applied in the Europe. And that is why many people inside the European society, they became revolutionary. They told clearly that we are not going to accept the old system again, because initially they were very fed up in the monarchy period. Now again, when the monarchs came back, they became very frustrated, and this is how the next group, that was revolutionary, it was formed in the European society. So we need to understand the importance of European society, and from the European society one group emerged there, and that was the revolutionary group. So what was the specific function of revolutionary group? Now the basic objective of revolutionary group was to wipe out the conservatives from the European society, or to wipe out the monarchs from the European society. That was the basic objective of revolutionary. And that is how they started developing their strategy, they started developing their plan, they adopted different procedure to remove the monarchy from the country. When conservatives came, they adopted old ideas, old customs, and they snatched the new ideas or the modern ideas that were the part of the European society. So this was completely disliked, completely rejected by the revolutionary group, and that is why the revolutionary group became very arrogant, became very angry from the conservative group, and they formed a group, and the group was termed as revolutionary. So here in the revolutionary group, you will have to understand that many revolutionary came out of the all the revolutionaries. One name is very popular, that is Giuseppe Mazzini. So Mazzini was the man who led the revolution in Italy against the monarchs, against the monarchy. But at the same time, the group or the things that were created by Mazzini, it was replicated all over the Europe, and it created hope for the other European countries also to go against the conservatives. So that is why Duke Metternich, who was himself a conservative, who was himself a monarch of Austria, he was the king of Austria, and he gave the statement that Mazzini is the biggest enemy of our social order. He told clearly that the people like Mazzini, the revolutionaries, are there to dismantle our social order, the social order that was established by conservatives. So the leaders or the kings like Duke Metternich gave that statement, and from that statement it was very clear that they wanted to remove the revolutionary. So two type of war was going on. The revolutionary wanted to remove the conservatives, whereas conservatives wanted to remove the revolutionary. And here the first name that is coming to you is the Giuseppe Mazzini. Mazzini was the most popular man, the most popular revolutionary in the Italy, and he established various societies, various secret society that was working secretly, like Young Italy and Young Europe. So these types of Young Society and Young Europe and Young Italy, these types of society were formed, and it was copied all over the Europe. So this is how the revolutionary started their revolution using the secret societies like Young Italy and Young Europe.